Hiya, Singy here from the Sanctum of the Soul, and welcome back to another unboxing and review video. Today I've got with me the Cosmos Tarot and Oracle deck. This is actually a deck that's a few years old by now. The first edition has gone out of print, so I was really crushed when I couldn't get it because, due to budget constraints back in the day. But I was overjoyed when the second edition went on pre-order, so I pre-ordered it immediately. So here we go. And apparently, I am getting a good deal with the second edition because there are some additional, I suppose, features, including gilding, I think, and a few different cards, something like that. I'm not actually sure, and I don't want to feed you the wrong information. But let's get to it. This is exciting. So I'm not usually a fan of collaborative decks. I think this is a collaborative deck. Yeah, 100 different artists collaborated on this. So I'm not really a fan of collaborative decks due to I just, because of the artistic direction of the difference in artistic direction, sometimes you don't really get a very cohesive deck. But I took a chance with the Ostara Tarot, and that was really well made. So I decided, and that was one of the reasons as well, beyond just budget constraints, that I was concerned about the art not being cohesive. But then I bought the Ostara Tarot, and at that moment I was like, you know what, I'm going to get the Cosmos Tarot, and it was out of print. So at least that's how I remembered it. But yeah, here we go. So the box is a really nice matte texture. We have got a nice this is a limited edition apparently. So we have got a really nice box. It's flat, and the box itself, you can't really tell, but the box itself does have the hot stamping on it. So one gripe I have with the box as it is that it is split into two, I think, and I would prefer if the deck was more compact. I don't mind a bit of thickness, but it would be great if it was more compact because, it's easier for me to shove it in my bag. But let's get to it. Okay, so this is a two-piece box. We've got that very pretty box, simple white interior. I'm not too fussy about the interiors. And here we go. Okay, so the guidebook is actually pretty hefty, and we've got the older cards in it, I think. Are these in different no, they are in the same. Okay, so we have got right, I see. So we have got the Queen of Fire, the King of Fire, the Tarot cards on it, but they are placing more emphasis on the constellation or the celestial object, I suppose, than the tarot card, which is pretty interesting. And there are oracle cards as well. Where are the oracle cards? Okay, there we go. So the oracle cards are in front, and those are quite interesting as well. So for every card we get the keywords, we get the elements, of course, we get the artist name and the artist website, and we get the backstory. For example, King Lysaon, I think that's how you pronounce it. So we get a lot of that backstory as well, as well as the upright and reversed meanings and a general kind of meaning to each card. And from what I've seen from the guidebook, I think every card does have quite a bit of information on it as well. I can't seem to get it out. Let's just pull it out. Okay, so this is the tarot and this is the oracle. And they are symmetrical, so you can do reversals with it easily. These are gilded and very beautifully done. And I like the packaging because I think I don't have to cut this. Yeah, I don't. So let's start with the oracle. I think because I am a lot more excited about the oracle than the tarot for some reason. And let's get that out. Okay, there we go. Very, very nice gilding. I don't see any sign of damage at all. Yeah. Okay, and the cards are this very nice glossy texture to it, and I love that both sides are smooth. You can't immediately tell which side is up. Yeah, because you know, in certain decks, a lot of decks in fact, the gilding is done in such a way that it's directional, so you can feel the bump on the other side. This one is pretty much, you can feel a slight bit of difference, but not too much. The cards are not the thickest, but they feel sturdy. And to their credit, they haven't completely curled up in the tropical humidity, so that's a good thing. Okay, so oh right, so these are still the tarot. Because the tarot is obviously a lot bigger than the oracle. So the tarot goes over there. Okay, so the oracle deck is actually pretty small. I think it's like 19 cards or something like that. 22 cards. So let's get to it. Look at the art style. It is gorgeous. It's not immediately obvious because of the lighting. Maybe if I turn the lighting off, it might show up. Yeah, it showed up slightly better. All these are actually, it's not hot stamping, but it is like gold foil in there, so they do catch the light. It's just, I'm just not doing a very good job of showing it. Yeah, that's more obvious. So that's how it looks. And this is really, really well done. Because it's just, you can't feel it on the surface of the card, and because of that, I don't feel like the gilding's going to, the foil at least is not going to flake off due to shuffling. Certain decks like, you know, the Karma Angels, decks like that with the gilding, the foil right at the surface, I feel like if I shuffle it a bit too hard, some bits of it might get scraped off. So I don't get that concerned with this. So far, extremely impressed by the quality. Look at how perfect the glossiness is. And that's Mercury, business, salesmanship, and fabrication. And that's the artist's name. We've got Venus, beauty, love, and relationships. We've also got the sign up here. 3, that's Earth, home, healing, protection. Mars, ooh, so this reminds me of the Angelarium oracle, or you know, like someone like this wouldn't be out of place on one of the MTG cards, Magic the Gathering. That is beautiful. Jupiter, oh, that's interesting. Saturn. Very cool. Lots of nocturnal animals here. Nocturnal. They're all nocturnal. We've got Uranus. Look at all these shiny parts. They are so shiny. And that's passion, indulgence, and sexuality. That's Neptune. So I was half expecting it to be like planetary, but it's not. You actually get the Greek gods as well, or Roman gods. Pluto. Ooh, that is so camp. And we've got supernova, outburst, explosion, surprise, nebula. Ooh. 12, and that's the sun. Very gorgeous card. I think I love this card. This is my favorite card so far, so I'm going to snap a photo. There we go. I love this card. It's so pretty. Look at the little details there. And the wolves being beaten back by the light. We've got binary system. Galaxy. Very nice play on colors here. The gold separating this kind of duality in color. The sun being the face of the woman. Well, I say woman, but you know. Comet. Ooh, is that a monkey? It is a monkey. A sign of fate and a harbinger of change. Satellite. Is it like Planet of the Apes? Is that where satellite? The moon. Lots of frogs. I think this is alluding to frogs that lay their eggs by moonlight. I think I've read about it a long time ago, or was it David Attenborough? One of those. Pulsar. Wormhole. Oh, get it? Like earworms? And you basically go into a wormhole, like music. Music could be a wormhole into another dimension, I suppose. Dark matter. Ooh. Ooh, that's beautiful. Ah, gorgeous. Black hole. Very beautiful. This reminds me of Subnautica, which is this game where it's a survivor game where you're basically stranded on an ocean planet. Quasar. Exchange of energy and consumption. Damn. Okay, so these are the oracle cards. I feel like it's a lot of information in just a few cards. It's we've gone through so many keywords in just these 22 cards that I am excited about the tarot deck now. So again, let's open this. Ooh. Okay, so are there no major arcana cards in here? So we're starting straight with the suit of Earth. So maybe the major arcana are somewhere behind. Yep, there they are. So let's do the major arcana first. That's just how I prefer to do it. That's the 8 of air and the 9 of air. Perfect. Okay. Major arcana. Sagittarius as the Fool. This is Ooh. So at first I thought this was a museum display, but then we see the astronauts here, so or cosmonauts, and so I believe this is an actual visit to an alien kind of artifact. Aries, so beautiful. We get the constellation in gold. Is it focusing? Let me just lock the focus. Okay, Mensa. Right, so I always thought Mensa was just like, like the IQ test. Apparently, it's a celestial object. It is a constellation. Virgo. Oh, this is. It's so different, but yet it doesn't. It doesn't jump out at me as like something that's entirely out of place. So I'm not sure why that is so, but it works. It works somehow, and this is such a beautiful, like, if I had a shop, this is probably what it would look like, and I'm not even a Virgo. Leo. Hot-headed. So this actually reminds me of the art of the Adventurous Tarot. Very interesting. Taurus. Ooh. So water was not. Is that water though? Yeah. Water was not the first thought that came to mind when I think Taurus, but somehow this looks a bit. Oh, it is the elephant. I was going to say it looks like the elephant. Oh god. So that's an interesting way of depicting it. It's the Taurusians. Taurus people can be a bit hard headed, so that's and traditional of course, so that's quite apt. And we've got Cancer. That is gorgeous. It's not one of my favorite cards, but I do like the art style. Libra. Oh, I like this. Pupus. Very nice as well. I like how much detail there is. Canis Major, the big dog. This is such a good way of depicting it. Oh, I love it. This is possibly the second favorite card. Pegasus. So these look like cave drawings, I think. Oh, I don't know. It's like there is a horse and snakes around it. Aquarius, that is the most like cartoonish of the lot so far. I don't think I'm a fan of this card. It is good artwork, but I don't think it fits in that well. Vela, the Hanged Man. Ooh, Death. And that's Selim, I think that's how you pronounce it. So I've been doing a lot of handling of the deck, and I'm seeing, yeah, I don't see a lot of sparkles. In fact, there were like 2 sparkles. So I think the gilding has been done really well. It's not going to flake off that easily, at least. Ooh, what's that? Temperance, Pictor. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that is. Could be a turd. I kid. Andromeda. Ooh. Very nice. I love how even though it's this white background, it just doesn't look like there's a lot of empty space. So very nice. Ooh. Eridanus. Guess that's the some kind of fish. Gemini. Scorpius. Is there another card? Ah, there we are. Pisces. The moon. Scorpius. Capricornus. And the Phoenix, which is the world, transformation, reinvention, and legacy. So the first thing that came to mind was the Phoenix Force, which would actually fit with the world as well, since if you know the lore in Marvel, then the Phoenix might actually fit. Someone should make like a Marvel superhero tarot. I would totally buy it. And we've got the Earth. So here we go. We've got, oh god, I don't think I'm going to even bother pronouncing the cards anymore. I'll just flip through and you can have a look at it yourself. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Like, this is, I thought this was pretty, but I think this is my third favorite card. I love it. Yeah, that's not one of my favorites. It is still a really good piece of art though. I just don't feel like I connect with that art style necessarily. That one looks like those fantasy hardcover books from, I guess, the late 80s, early 90s, maybe even earlier, but I like the art style. Ooh, triangulum. Pretty. Dorado. Corvus, which means crow, of course. I feel like there's another card behind. Ooh, ooh, I love this card. Wow. Horologium? I don't know what that means. But this is so pretty. Pavo. That is so pretty as well. Oh my god, look at that. Crux. Ooh, the cross. So very nice card. Canis Minor. Okay. I don't like this card. I don't hate it, but I don't really think it's that suitable for a deck that, I mean, look at the preceding card. I mean, come on. Delphinus the dolphin. Brutus. Ooh, so cute. And oh god, this is actually really cute. So that's the King of Coins or Earth. That is really cute. Okay, moving on. So you can see that the cards are a little slippery, so it's going to take a bit of care when shuffling, or they're going to be like a whole lot of jumping cards that I don't think necessarily are jumping cards. Okay, We've got 3 more suits to go, so I will try my best to hurry up. Okay, here we go. Sculptor. Oh, love this card. Love this as well. So, I thought this was the suit of air, but it's the suit of fire. The swan fighting an eagle. Very nice colors on this one. Hydra. Ooh. Coma Baronesses. Ara. That is. Ooh, that is such a unique image. Telescopium reticulum. It's something like a lens. Vision, sight, observation, yeah. That's actually pretty cute. Chameleon. Ah, so that's the chameleon. Ah, that is smart. Cassiopeia. Ooh, I like this as well. And we've got serpents, king of fire. Ooh, that's pretty as well. Moving on, we have the suit of water. Ugh, Monoceros. Ooh, that is really pretty. We've got Cetus. Ooh. Draco. Taurus. Oh. Ooh. Huh. This could be one of the Lenormand cards. Lyra. Very nice. Corona Borealis. Columba. That's like Columbus pictures, is it? The goddess who looks like the Statue of Liberty. That's like who Columba is. Ooh. I read that as another word entirely. Cruise. Ooh. Is that like a grouse? Yeah, not going to read that, but I like the Japanese style. That's really pretty. Okay, and we're moving on to the last suit. And that is the suit of air. We've got Microscopium. We've got Lepus, which is... Huh, I thought that was the rabbit. Hercules. Ursa Major. Okay, so that's actually pretty cute considering the Powerpuff Girls like art style. Karina. Huh. Very interesting. Ursa Minor. Oh, that is a really nice card. Oh god. What on earth is that? That's the 7 of air. Oh, I see. Jeez. The 8 of air. It's so pink. Lupus is the 9 of air. I've got the 10 of air, Perseus. Pisces or Uranus. That's the page of air. Looks a bit like the guy from the slime enemy. Wait, no, there's someone else that looks like it in some anime. I can't remember. Orion. Aquila. And the Lynx. Ooh. Okay, so that's all the cards. I'm going to do a quick shuffle and then do a reading. So, all in all, it's not a really thick deck. That's because the cardstock isn't that thick. But it does feel sturdy. Yeah, see what I told you about the cards being really slippery. Let's see, just a general reading on, yeah, some general advice. My god, it's just slipping right out. Yeah, if you've got smaller hands, this is going to be a challenge. Okay. What do you know? 2 of my favorite cards. Right there. Okay, so we've got Lupus, Secret Dealings, Rumors, and Provocation. Okay, so bit of context, I do know of certain, let's just say, alleged conspiracies. And we've got Tucana, sorry. That's expression, confidence, and communication. Right, so, rise above it, communicate with the parties involved and the outsiders, and I'll be fine. Ursa Minor, identity, essential nature, awareness. So, of course, have my own voice, have my own kind of stance, and my own approach. So that's pretty straightforward. Let's do a quick shuffle of the Oracle deck and see if there are any clarifications to be had. Okay, I'm feeling that one. So, we've got the black hole, which is drain of resources and dangerous undercurrent, so be very careful. And we've got galaxy, which is community, diversity, and contributions. So while there's that danger happening, there is also a growing community, a growing group of, like, a support group or a group of friends. So it sounds hopeful. It sounds like just getting rid of a certain I suppose participants. Yeah, so that's actually a really good reading. I am quite impressed by the deck. Definitely recommend this deck. It's not the easiest to read, but I like how it ties in so well with astrology. Every single card is a different celestial object that takes so much time, it takes so much effort to do, so I am so impressed. And yeah, in general, the quality is great. You can see the deck hasn't curved. I think this is well worth the money if you can afford it. And the fact that it comes in 2 decks. So it is a full reading by itself. The only gripe I've got is that the box does not allow for very easy separation between the oracle and the tarot, so you're going to have to do that yourself. I personally would keep the oracle on top. That's because if I don't want to do a tarot reading, I just want the oracle, I don't have to dig out the entire stack. Um, yeah, so definitely very interesting, and I think this is a good way to get some backstory on how the constellations got the names and the stories behind them, because from what I've seen in the guidebook, they do talk about it. Yeah, so that's it from me. I hope this video helped. It is quite a lengthy video. Um, if you like the content, do hit the subscribe button. Do follow me on Instagram and Facebook as well. I will include the links in the description below. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day ahead. Bye.